Good morning, sunshines. It's a hump day. It's a Wednesday. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I got my coffee. I'm not so blue. Ay, 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 ay. That smells. And the warm coffee feels so good. Ooh, good morning, Amy M. Hi, Lupita. Did you drive your daughter to school already, Amy? I know I'm a little late this morning. I've been late the last 2 mornings. I've been waiting for the light to pop in, and then I have to get up and make the coffee and feed the dogs. Hey, Rona, good morning. Miriam, Scientology up north, good morning. Good afternoon. When do they start their Christmas break, Amy? Or their Hanukkah break, since Hanukkah starts on the 25th too. Yum, 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 yum. Kathy, good morning. Yeah, it was kind of a weird vibe on that bid. Good morning, Brian. How are you today, Brian? I'm gonna pop into yours for a second because you did a reading the other day. Yeah, I know. It was a little bit weird, definitely so. Having the whale is the chair of the bid and a Scientology member be on the board. It's kind of strange. Did you guys see I dropped a new Scientology crimes video last night? I did it on Serge Obolinski. I didn't go super into detail in the videos that were made. Yeah, he does. He has his surgery today. And I know everything's just going to go perfectly fine for him. And that implant is going to help his pain level. It'll be a tremendous thing for him. It's just the incision that you have to get through. Good morning, hippie chick. Yep, they do. They keep getting exposed, and that bid is just the perfect example. And they couldn't hide, could they? It's like those that, good morning, Joe. Those that we're trying to expose, we're right on that. Wonderful, Lupita. Nice, nice. That is excellent news. We are celebrating right along with you with that news. Woohoo! Kick cancer's ass. He's a rude asswipe. He was a rude guy. That's excellent, Lupita. That just couldn't be better news. That's like definitely coming out of the fire ruins, the phoenix flying out of the fire. That's for sure. I've had a couple of comments, not on the page, but personally, about the Serge Obolinski, because I listed on the crimes that Claire Headley and Mike Rinder were two of the people that did the crimes along with the mother. And the irony didn't fall very far. He's not to jump back and forth. Hey, Irish Mart, but the whale, Jeff Zimmer, whatever his last name is, he is the owner of a hotel. That's not very hospitality. That's not a hospitality personality, is it? No, he was pretty rude. You can tell he's definitely in the hotel business for the money. Has nothing to do with decency or wanting to have tourism. But if you do, go check out, and we're over 300 subscribers on there. We only have 900 and 970 blah blah 97 blah 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 to go to hit my million. We need 1 million subscribers on that. Oh, definitely getting some good eyes on it though. Here was
I think we're live. Hello.
here was Brian's the other day. Copy, paste. And then we had
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
you like hearing yourself,
Welcome to the
Brian?
channel. Nice to see you here. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. My name's Brian, and this is the holiday stream, I guess we can call it. Plus, it's the second anniversary of
Woohoo!
me
Second
starting my channel.
anniversary.
So I just decided to invite a few people.
Second anniversary. Wow, that's cool. 2 years. Congratulations, Brian, on your second year. Keep up the good work. So are you still getting hit with privacy strikes, Miriam? Yeah, I know. 2 years is a long time. Me either, Amy. I definitely don't sound like me. And everybody else says, "Oh, you sound so confident." I don't think I sound that way at all. Mazel tov, Brian. Yeah, I'm gonna put out a notice for Christmas morning because we're definitely gonna do a Christmas morning Good Morning Sunshines. I told Dylan we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Today we have Public Works and the Ethics Commission. And Miriam, you might be sleeping by then because it's at, I thought it said 3 o'clock Pacific time, but audit said noon. So I'll double check that. Right? I do a better job faking it than I can't hide it from myself though, because I know my knees were knocking at the time. But Audit said that it was noon last night when I was talking to her. And so I thought, maybe I'd better double check that. That's not going to go. There we go. Little Miss Audit LA. I think she is going to do Zoom. She is not going there today. She needs a break. We all need to send healing vibes and relaxation and peace vibes to Little Miss Audit. See, she says noon, but I swear it said 3 o'clock. No, it says noon. Maybe it said 12 or 3 o'clock my time. And I screwed it up. That could be. I'm not Little Miss Perfect, that's for sure. Did I mess up? Nope, I said 12. I just had 3 in my head. So 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock Pacific time today. And the 12 o'clock time, there is a call-in feature. It's call-in Zoom, not so you call in and you hit the buttons to. Ooh, you gonna go do one of those open mic nights tonight? That is a tongue twister. Hey, Sue. Good morning. Oh, did he? Oh, well, let's go look at it. There's MD right there.
I just want to say I'm very disgusted with what I saw on Saturday night at the Shrine Auditorium. It looks like your department is still culting around with the criminal predatory child trafficking cult. They are what I've been calling them, because they have an OSA, Office of Special Affairs, they're with the acronym OSA. You're dealing with La Osa Nostra, because you're sitting there taking orders from a cult and not even verifying the permits. And you allowed kids in this university to be run around by the cult, and they couldn't even go get their cars at USC if they even wanted to access their dorms. It was so outrageous what I saw, and as a mother who's considering looking around, I just want to say I'm very disgusted with what I saw on Saturday night at the Shrine Auditorium. It looks like your department is still culting around with the criminal predatory child trafficking cult. They are what I've been calling them, because they have an OSA, Office of Special Affairs.
Oh, that was the second one time around. Yeah, nice short. I'm glad he clipped. I wish he would have talked yesterday, but I know he wasn't feeling the best. And definitely. Oh, Self is gonna do one today. Another one to have in your thoughts and prayers today is Nancy Drew. Her court case is today. If you would like to keep her in your thoughts, that would be awesome. Hey, Swedish. Good morning to you. La Casa Nostra, La Cosa Nostra. Yep, I'm not too sure what time Nancy's hearing is today, but she did put out a community announcement talking a little bit about it. But yep, let's keep that in our prayers. Matt's surgery today. Brian's open mic night tonight. The 2 meetings. Let's all have great thoughts that there are ears to hear and eyes to see what's definitely going on. It is a pretrial hearing. I believe it's the second discovery. I think I'm not 100% sure of what it's definitely called, but it's pretrial. Yes. And as of her note, she did not take a plea. Morning, Haggis. How you be this morning? Hey, good morning, crazy love. How are you doing today, crazy? Oop, okay. Great thoughts for Joe's mammogram today. Okay, be right back. Sorry, Kathy. Yep, great vibes and good luck, Joe. How are you and Rebel today, crazy? Really? Do you have an appointment this morning or something, Haggis? Would you beat up and fluffed and buffed and everything already? Oh my gosh. We got the fluffing and the buffing, fingered toes, ears, eyes crossed. Everything crossed for Joe. Ah, darn work gets in the way sometimes, huh? And I finally got the number figured out. We only need 999,700 more subscribers to hit 1 million. We're getting there. I have my hopes. Yeah, I'm due for my booby squishy. I need to go and get that done. But it hasn't been high on my bucket list lately, on my priority list. Still weak. You didn't sound sick the other day on your live. Do you have that crazy flu or COVID or something like that going around? Oh no, I didn't know you were sick. I'm sorry. White chocolate cranberry pecan sourdough. Ooh, yummy. That sounds good. There goes Haggis putting us on the food wagon here. Good morning, Rika. Yeah, Crazy Love definitely needs a rest. We just need to talk Rebel into hiring a waiter that just comes and does everything for you for a couple of days. Definitely no rest for the weary. And just when you think you might get a little bit of rest, the kids pop in. Mom, he's touching me. Mom. Ooh, yuck. Well, glad it was just 24 hours and definitely need to feel better. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't help. If you're burning the candle at both ends, the wax will get you. All right, Haggis, I'm up for that. We got to figure out those carrier pigeons to get it over Lake Huron. Once we figure out how to get everything over Lake Huron through the carrier pigeons, we're in like Flynn. Unfortunately, somebody's got to get up and make the donuts, right? Crazy. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And I think sometimes my immune system goes even more haywire if I'm feeling pressured about not doing something. You got one more privacy strike this morning? Well, you're probably about out of videos to get privacy strikes. They've been just swamping you. Did you get any response for any of the cool? And then noon Pacific time is the Ethics Commission, and you can call in. That coffee went very quick. Thanks for posting those shorts in Scientology Crimes. Crazy. I appreciate it. So I know you're a few minutes behind, but when you get finally up to there, um, did you get any response from any of the appeals that you put in? I think that's what they're doing, Haggis. I think they're assigning people to different accounts. Okay. That's when you're picking your daughter up. Yeah, bummer. And the ethics is where the Ethic Commission, Ethics Committee, whatever you want to call it, some cities call it different things. That's where you file reports against Public Works, against the people. Yeah, it was pretty good. I wish I wouldn't have hung up so quick on the bid meeting, but I couldn't get it to where it was videoed, and then DOA left. Yeah, you have to appeal to the legal team, but I still think the legal team is still computers. We have to figure out, hey, Crazy, have you had any privacy strikes on yours? Hey, Ganja, good morning. Yeah, and that's an excellent idea, Haggis. I know several people have videoed it. I think Kelly has, DOA has. I I think DOA had it too, because he was in there when they asked, and I was streaming him. It should be, it was DOA, and I was streaming him when I heard it. Yeah, I've had to do it myself and ask for YouTube family help in order to get anything done, Amy. I don't think MD was there. What, for when they said that Janet was their friend? Oh, DOA's account. Here, let me pop it in, because we streamed it yesterday. We did. Let me find it. It was the East Hollywood bid, and welcome back to the dreams that you're all. Let me get you over here. Let me open you up. He had 2 copyright strikes. Yeah, he could take it down because I restreamed it. So here, let me so I was copying his. Let me find where it's at. Because it was where he was saying was afterwards.
At 3:05, yeah. Come on, people.
2 more minutes, yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's checkmarked that you can, but
He's correct.
okay.
Jeff, you can't raise your hand.
Okay, fine. Tobias, your 1 minute starts now. Go ahead.
Okay. Yep. So I just want to. Oh, hello.
Yeah, go
Can you
ahead.
still hear me? Oh, sorry. I was here.
Okay, I'm done with that part of it. Did DOA ever get his going? I wanted to listen to him, but okay, he's just buffering. Here we go. With a capital J. One time when Audit and I went on there and we were talking.
You're here. Any report? You're muted.
I am. Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
I am driving and I'm trying to figure it out. It's not my car. I'm like, how do I make this work? I go on my name is Dave Quinn. I'm over there.
Question, and there's 250 planters that are blocking the easement. There is no R permit. Every business, if you're going to put planters, trees, they require an R permit, a revocable permit. There is no R permit on record there, and there's a lot of ADA blockage of cars trying to open up and get into their cars.
It's right after this.
Thank you for the information.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. Moving along, is Carlos from Assembly member here? No? I know that Iser just called me, so she should be coming in pretty soon. There she is.
And this was at 32 minutes.
Iser? Iser?
Yes, hi there.
Perfect timing, Iser.
Hello, everybody.
We're ready for your
My video.
We're ready for your report. So, Iser, why don't you introduce yourself and say who you are?
Hi there. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Iser Tomasky, and I am the Deputy for State Senator Maria Elena Toronto. I handle Hollywood and East Hollywood areas. I wanted to give you an update on actually Caltrans cleanup. And I'm a little late because I was just meeting with the LA homeless representative for the East Hollywood for CD4, CD13, and CD2, who happens to be Armenian. And so, of course, I found her, and I wanted to get to know her. Even though she's a LA City employee, it's always great to have these connections to do the collaborative cleanup. So as you can see, the 101 freeway, is always, I have to see. I mean, if you see any homeless encampments or anything off the 101 freeway, please feel free to get in touch with me immediately and it will be cleaned up within 48 hours. We have a very close relationship with our supervisor on the 101. His name is Serapio, and he's an incredible resource for our office and for the state. And he gets things cleaned up within 48 hours. I would like to ask, is there a certain encampment that you see by any chance? Because my 101 gets cleaned up all the time. I would like to hear if there's anything that you guys see.
I personally haven't seen any ISAR on the 101 lately. Now, if it's under the 101, then that doesn't count, right? If it's an underpass, okay, that's a different story. Okay, has anyone seen any encampments, state encampments, which would include the 101 freeway?
Along the 101 at Vermont exit, there are individuals that are there.
Where?
So the 101 Vermont exit.
There is encampment on the 101 Vermont exit?
That's what Lisa says.
They're just south of actual exit.
So you might want to have a double check there and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will actually exit there tomorrow and take a look at it and send the route.
Okay. So which exit is it? Is it the north exit or the south exit?
I'm driving north on the 101 side.
So the exit going north, right side. So next to,
There's a town hall, the 101 at Wilson and Sunset areas, and that wall gets packed almost 24 hours after I have it cleaned up. We've had, I know it's a little further away from your area, but we've had this discussion with LAPD. At this point, I don't know what makes sense to leave that art up there for them to enjoy or to clean it up every single time and have it backpacked in 24 hours.
yeah.
And so there's certain areas I don't know how to deal with, but the 101.
Plant some creeping fig which attaches to the wall, that should take care of it. That's what I've done to my walls that get constantly tagged, so they don't get tagged anymore. So any other questions for Bison?
I got a question.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Our ADA rules, state also, because, there's non-ADA compliance at Eleanor Roy and Fountain Avenue. The city just refuses to take care of it. The mayor's office has absolutely been notified, but her, person pretending like she doesn't know about it. Council District 13 has been notified. They're sitting here, they're doing nothing about it. Where can we go at the state level to say that there's ADA non-compliance, and where do we report that? ADA non-compliance, we're on the city sidewalk, where? Yeah, the Service Scientology has 3 whole city blocks of, planters that, mind you, on Sunset, the city was, removed the same kind of planters from, other businesses, but they just refused to do it for Scientology. And they're non-ADA compliant. I cannot get on or off in an access vehicle for 3 whole city blocks because of them, and they refuse to do it. It's been for months now. The city has given citations. The city has turned the case over to the city attorney, but so far the city attorney's done nothing. And so I am saying, where can I go? Because I am a disabled person in a chair. I have a right to access those 3 city blocks. And where can I take the complaint? The state refused to do it, and the city is being, I'll go to the city court. I've already notified the city of that. But where can I go at the state level to get them to apply the ADA standards? This is a church, and churches are not supposed to be so blatantly in your face against public policy. Okay. Jeff, you and I know, Miss Janet over there at the church well. Have you talked to her about this? He's the problem.
Yeah, I haven't.
He's the problem. He's fair game with me, okay? He's fair game.
There you go, guys, right there. It was 38-15. On my live. Boom. Yep, there we go. So we have it on the first live, and now we have it recorded on this. He's not a Scientologist that I know of, Miriam. He's the whale. So all of his money goes in to support Scientology, but I don't think he is a Scientologist. He might be, but I don't think we've found him on any of the. Yeah, we haven't found him on any of the lists that he's done any courses. But he goes to all the events. We found him in his picture. He opened up Winter Wonderland last year with Godinas, whatever, however you say his name. The one that his girls ran away from him. Hey, Corn Freak, good morning. Yeah, I couldn't find him either under that name. But that doesn't mean that he didn't do any courses. Absolutely right. It's just not in any of the publications. Oh, he is definitely overt and covert hostility. The bid isn't a separate entity. It's a city entity. Sweet corn. Yes, so do I. Yeah, how are you healing up, Corn? Hopefully well. Yep, we need to get Scientology out of that. So they're not going to have any financials for the bid. Today is Public Works and Ethics. Yes. I think anybody on the, well, that's a good question. That's a great question. I'm pretty sure they are. That's a great suggestion, Lupita. Yeah, they all do. Like even the neighborhood councils all have receivables and balance sheets. That's true. She says something, oh, well, we should get a hold of our friend over Janet. Give me 2 seconds, I'll replay it. Let me text audit girl real quick. And does bid fall under ethics purview? Do you want me to play it again? Here, I'll play it again. It's like a quick 10 seconds anyways.
I want to do the city court. I've already notified the city of that. But where can I go at the state level to get them to apply to ADA standards? This is a church and churches are not supposed to be so blatantly in your face against public policy.
Okay. Jeff, you and I know Miss Janet over there at the church well. Have you talked to her about this?
She's a problem.
Well, do you know our friend Janet over there? Have you had a chance to talk to her? That's kind of what I got out of that. To the band camp. Yep. Have you talked to her about this? Yeah, that's exactly what she said. So this is as I said, it's the Business Improvement District. So this is like the chamber, but I think it's a city sanctioned board or commission, kind of like the neighborhood councils. I do not think this is separate like the chamber is. The chamber is a 501c3 on its own. I think the bid is the city sanctioned chamber. I need to cover me up. That's just like disgustingly gross that I'm sitting there with my. There we go. So this is like the neighborhood council is sponsored. The bid is a sponsored business district. That might be what she said. But anyways, so we've got her busted on that video and this video. Now it's double taked. And I'm sure they do. Well, also, usually he hosts the bid. So he gives donations. Morning wire B. I don't know, Ganja's girl. That might help, but it doesn't. I don't think the cost is a factor or should be a factor. They just need to do it. I personally think one of these mornings we're going to wake up and they'll just be gone. That probably wouldn't hurt. It's thinking outside the planner box, that's for sure. I think the bad PR on this is going to catch them. But we definitely, whoever are the people that sit on this, we need to finish looking them up too. And somebody had an idea about, because they were talking about all of their contractors, looking up to see which contractors to apply for a permit to get them removed. I don't think you need a permit to get them removed. Right. Yeah, except for if anybody were to go in there and help them along, that would definitely be an offense. They've got so many cameras. I would have, if you go back to the, I can't remember the name. It's either the East neighborhood or the Central Hollywood. I think it's East Hollywood. It says what hotel it's at. The ENHC, because that's where they have theirs. But be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Mother Nature is telling me I have to tinkle real quick or else I'm going to have issues. I promise I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm all back. Good morning, Whiskey Moon. Okay, so, and maybe YRB knows the answer to that question. Is the bid under purview of ethics? Uh, Exactly, YRB. That's exactly what I was saying, is no tin snip. Good morning, me and Taz. So we'll let YRB. Now see, the Ethics Commission, if you have a complaint against you for the Ethics Commission, that's like big time oh shit. Ethics complaints are that's main, that's big time, that's college level. That's not going into the mayor's office and going, oh, this board hurt my feelings or city council hurt my feelings. That's the big time stuff where you get kicked off the board, you can get fined, you can have criminal charges against you. And if the ethics commission takes up a complaint, it goes dark. It goes secret. They don't do anything in the light until after the finding. Oh my gosh. Um, the ethics commission for the BID, the Business Improvement District, the picture here for the, hey, that's a good question, Haggis. I don't know. But you know darn well that it's that they teamed up on you. This is the East Hollywood bid. Let me look. I had it on my thumbnail. East Hollywood bid. It's the one with Jeff Zimmerman, is that what his name is? Here I have I don't think I saved but I did take a picture
Yeah, I
of
have.
the,
Okay.
here's a picture of the agenda. Hollywood Hotel, Amy, was the name of the hotel that they're at. I don't know if they're at here, but that's the name of the hotel that he owns. Board of Governors special meeting. Did you get that? Hey, Kirby's mom. Yep, we call him Yellow Shirt Guy. Yes, he is a hotel and commercial real estate investor and chief pain in the ass, chief rude asswipe. That's what he is. Zaranam. There you go, Jeff Zaranam. I had it backwards. I was reading it, my dyslexic brain. So this is what I'm wondering, YRB, is if it's under ethics purview. Because there's an ethics commission meeting today. Right? Yeah, we've been going to the East Hollywood meetings for the neighborhood council for months now. And this is the bid. So this is their pseudo consortium, business consortium. Exactly right. Yes, this one was at the City College. That's okay, me and Taz. The guy's a jerk. C- correct. It's an in-kind donation. You, yeah, White got dressed down there as well, right? So, was Janet on the board that Dio went to? No, he was. She is not on this board. There is a lady named Suzanne, Suzanne, that represents the Church of Scientology, and this gentleman, Jeff Zerman, is the chair, and he's the whale. He's a whale of it. So let me go back to that because I can't read it on there. Um, did I bother to? Susanna Furious, and she represents Scientology.
This will be on around 3:20.
Okay, so let me stop it there. So we have the Hollywood Hotel, Royal Square Shopping Center, LA City College Foundation, West Coast University, Reliable Properties, CHA Medical Center, the Vermont, Scientology, and Kaiser Medical that are representatives on this Board of Governors. This is the Board of Governors. I would have to look to see if they're under city ethics purview. But if it's a Board of Governors, you would think it might be state sanctioned. No, that's not. That's just a title. The bypass for privileged property owners would be under ethics purview as citizens are equal under the eyes of the law, allegedly. Okay, well, let's look at um let's do some Googling here. East Hollywood business. Oh, it helps to have space here. Improvement District. East Hollywood bid. And it's got a district. So the bid provides funds for community improvement and advocacy initiatives that work to improve the district's business climate and overall quality of life. Psh, that's a misnomer. The East Hollywood Business Improvement District Board of Governors meets at the monthly basis, blah, blah, blah. A district map, calendar, home, bylaws, meetings and district representatives. Oh, those are the district representatives for who? I'll look at the bylaws just a second here. Management district plan bylaws. So maybe they're a separate 501c3 because they have bylaws. Of the division. Okay, so the principal office for the transaction of business of the division's board of governors may change the principal office, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I just thought I read. Increase commercial activities. It's under the auspices of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. I'm looking to find out where or if they have. So they're under the Brown Act. Election of officers, professional staff, insurance, amendment bylaws. A division of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. So so if it's under the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, I think it would be a separate entity. I can't see chat, you guys. Hold on. I am going to have to get going to do fluff and buff before our meetings, though. So I don't think it probably would fall under. See, he was the president of the Walk of Fame, if I remember. Yeah, I don't think they're under the purview. Another Reverend Janet. Okay, so if you read the fine print in their minutes, you will see they are. Okay. I gotta scroll up. Hold on. Hi, Adrian. Oh, that's a good point about the laundering. Yeah, that's a good question. That was my question to the bid a couple of meetings ago about why Scientology is on there and how they actually get, and I was shut down immediately by a yellow shirt. Well, I got little Miss Priss here whining and needing my attention, you guys. And I'm gonna go fluff and buff and get ready for the day. Where did you find? Hey, YRB, could you email me that so that way I don't have to look too far? Please, could you email me a link? I'm not too sure what time his surgery is today, Adrian. But all sorts of lights, love, laughter, that his surgeon finds exactly the right spot in his no-fat biscuits to put it in. And best of luck to you too, Joe. But I'm gonna sign off for right now. I'll be back on in a little bit, you guys. Much love to you all. I need to go fluff and buff.